10. Now, though, falling in love, new jobs, arguments, it's all go in the world of advertising.
The photograph's not quite as sophisticated as I expected. Is that really how you apply night gag?
Billy, are you sure the photographer is gay?
Yeah, of course he's gay. All men who work in women's fashion are gay.
Pop star victorious, me. I can hardly hold my camera straight. It's like a jazz mag come to life.
He was definitely gay when we first met him at the agency, because I remember thinking, gosh, he's gay.
Ooh, get me. I'm so angry I could dance. I find Alan Carr amusing. I read GQ magazine. Ooh, get me. Again. Right, break for lunch, everyone. Guys, I'll see you in a bit. Gonna go and get some sort of gay sandwich, you know, chicken Caesar or prawns or something.
He tricked us. He's such a not gay lord.
Hi, I'm Emma from the ad agency. Victoria, can I ask you a question?
Of course, yeah.
How can I become you?
Oh, Claire. Oh, you don't want to become me. No, it's just flashbulbs and limousines and champagne and red carpets and premieres. There's no soul to it.
Oh, yes, terrible, no soul. So, how can I become you?
Well, Emma, not just anyone can become a pop star.
But Lily Allen, she's just a fat chimney sweep. There must be some tricks you learned at pop star school.
All right, there is one thing I can tell you. I read somewhere. Apparently the most attractive expression in the world is head on one side, mouth open, eyes narrow, eyes wide, eyes narrow, eyes wide, eyes narrow, eyes wide, head on one side, mouth open.
And did this get you lots of guys?
Yeah, but always the wrong sort, you know. Powerful tycoons, handsome, muscular football players, you know. But the problem is, when you're beautiful and rich, and you go out with another beautiful, rich person, it's sometimes difficult for people to work out who's the important one in the relationship. You know, so I have to go out with a really ordinary guy so that people know that I'm the best, you know.
Well, you should go out with Greg then. It doesn't get more ordinary than him.
But that guy...
He's a client manager from the agency.
Is he very ordinary?
Well, he's definitely mediocre.
Right, I'm on him.
Wow, never seen a kiss look so much like a mugging.
Can't believe I'm going out with Victoria Smeet from Girls Fun. I just had the classic pop star career path. Fame, sex, drugs, rehab, sex, 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 rehab, marriage, divorce, drugs, rehab, sex, haircut, God, rehab, drugs, drugs, book, rehab, split, reunion, split, booze, rehab, 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 release a solo album, then hook up with a sensible, thoughtful, regular guy. Me!
So I presume she mistakenly thinks that because you're unattractive, you must be deep.
Yeah, it's great.
The ugliness fallacy.
And I bet she's gymnastic fantastic in bed as well. Just like she says in her hit song, I'm gymnastic fantastic in bed.
Anyway, enough about you. Let's ask what I'm up to. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What are you up to, Emma?
Oh, well, it's interesting you should ask me that, Greg, because I am practicing the most attractive facial expression there is.
Are you?
Yes, I am, actually. Eyes narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Head on one side and let the jaw go slack. It makes me seem intriguing yet mysterious, yet intriguing yet mysterious, yet somehow available.
Oh, hello, Clive, sir.
People, been reading the back of this book, The Ugliness Fallacy, and it turns out there's a whole new form of prejudice I never knew existed. We need to start being nicer to the beautiful people and nastier to the uglies.
Surely it's the other way around, sir.
Don't talk mad, Greg. Why would I be nice to an ugly person? I don't want to sleep with any of them. So, I'm creating a department of handsomeness. It will deal with all of the issues in the agency relating to beauty and looks. I need someone to run it. Some sort of lovely bastard with a smile like a packet of polos. Johnson! Emma, you look mysterious, yet intriguing, yet mysterious, yet somehow, possibly, available. Emma, you are the new head of handsomeness.
Yes, I am a lovely bastard.
Hey, Billy. Oh, these are the new photos of my girlfriend Victoria Smeet for the Nightgap campaign. Did I tell you she was my girlfriend and we're going out like crazy?
Greg, if I kill myself, will you promise to stop talking to me?
A little bit tense there, Captains. Are the photos not quite as sophisticated as you hoped?
No, Greg, they're not. This pile is the ones that are shit, this pile is the ones that are cock, and this pile is the ones that are balls.
Which is the pile of the ones that are good?
This one.
Right, so none of the photographs are good enough to make posters and we're in terrible trouble?
No, because I have a plan.
Oh, yes, great! Ha-ha!
Greg, you know how mates often help each other in times of crisis?
Yes, very noble.
Well, I don't believe in that, so my plan is to blame it all on you, so you get chewed out by Clive.
Yeah, but Billy, I'll get chewed out by Clive. And that sounds vaguely sexual. And not in a good way.
Greg, yes, you'll get chewed out, but I think the important word in that sentence is you'll. So let's stick with it.
Keaton, if Harry, young head of Intercontinental, enters the room and even the couch goes, ouch! What's going to happen? What the hell is going to happen, everybody's thinking? What's going to happen? Keaton is here. Anything could happen. What the hell is going to happen? What the hell is going to happen? And then... boom! Nothing happens. It was an elaborate and cunning double bluff.
Hey, Keaton, these photographs of my girlfriend, who is my girlfriend, aren't quite as high fashion as we'd hoped. What do you think?
Let's take a look. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bike! I thought this was going to look like Vogue. This looks like some very, very shoddy porn photographed by Jeremy Clarkson.
Yes. Thank you, Keaton. Hey, do you suits have a quota of really obvious things you have to say every single day?
Hey, I'm no soup, Billy. This morning I put MDMA powder on my cornflakes. Huh? By the way, never do that. It tastes disgusting.
Come on, guys, we got to sort this out. The women of England need to know about Nightgap. Did you know it contains the essence of butescence?
I thought it contained hemiphosphate hydrate metabisulfite.
Yeah, that's the chemical name for the essence of butescence.
Quiet, guys, I'm thinking. Cocorico. We say that when you have a product as good as Nightgap, you don't need high-fashion photographs. You can just hire a plumber with a camera phone, and it still looks good. Boom! Hooray for me! Keaton exits the room in a blaze of gunfire.
Fine. Good practical solution. I'll start writing the headlines.
What did you just say?
I'll start writing the headlines.
No, the other thing, Billy. And don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, because I can sniff out a lie like a piece of cheese in a sock.
I said good practical solution because it's a good practical solution.
How dare you? How dare you accuse me of being practical? You know something? I'm sick of you belittling me, Billy. I'm not logical, you know. I'm crazy. I'm crazy like a bowl of gravy.
It's all right, Keaton. I'm sure Billy didn't mean anything by it. He knows you're preposterous. We all do.
Whoa there, John Lennon. Keaton may act like a retarded Dutch monkey, but he's got a pretty sensible job. I'm the one that writes the ads. I don't feel the need to loon it up.
Oh, is that so, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I have thrown my glove down upon your floor, Billy Hitchens. What you gonna do about that?
Hi, yeah, is that maintenance? Yeah, Billy Hitchens in creative. There seems to be a glove on my office floor. Could you send someone along to pick it up for me, please? Thank you.
Shit, he's good.
Morning, Greg! You big plate of school dinners.
Morning, Mr. Johnson, you big, lovely man. I was just listening to the new single by Victoria Smeet from saucy band Girls Fun. It's called Your Face, My Place. The title has a double meaning.
Greg, you know I've always thought of you as a friend.
Not really, sir. Just last week you were saying, I hate you, and I want you to die.
Well, Greg, in Australia, hating someone and wanting them to die is no bar to friendship. That's why we're such a friendly nation.
Right.
The thing is, Greg, I'm in love with your girlfriend. I saw her face on those stylish photographs, and I would be honoured if you'd let me steal her off you. I've written her a poem.
You've written a poem?
Yeah, Australia's very cultured these days, Greg. Look at the way that I made Emma head of handsomeness. There was a time in our history where she would have been burnt as a witch. But Australia's come a long way since the 1980s. So, do you want to hear my poem? Come on. In Conker's deep, a shadow falls on rarely travelled corridors. So many broken in back doors. Detritus of the snake that roars.
Gosh, sir, that's beautiful. In Conker's deep, how does it go again?
In Conker's deep, a shadow falls on rarely travelled corridors. So many broken in back doors. Detritus of the snake that roars.
It's lovely. What's it called?
Might todger up her wrongin'.
Oh, that's that too. You can definitely go there. That works for me.
Hey, Emma. How's it going as head of handsomeness?
Great. I'm creating a corridor of beauty through the agency. I'm seating all the best-looking people between reception and the meeting room, so when clients visit, they only have to walk past attractive faces.
Emma, that's a terrible thing to do. And I, for one, won't be a part of it. I'm not going to sit on your corridor of beauty like a flower to be looked at.
No, you won't. You're not on it, actually.
What?
You are in the boiler room.
What? You set aside a whole room for all the boilers?
No, it actually is the boiler room where the boiler is kept. Although I'm putting all the boilers in there as well. And the biffers if we get short of space.
This is the worst sort of prejudice. I've a good mind to tell Bono.
God, that is so typical, Greg. It's not the good-looking people who are self-obsessed. It's all the freaky deakies. It's okay for you. You look outwards. But what about all those people who look the other way and have their lives blighted by catching sight of your face?
Am I really so hideous?
Well, I don't want to sound harsh, Greg, but you probably should be living in the bell tower at Notre Dame.
What's wrong with Monstro?
Nothing a bag won't fix. But let me show you my corridor of beauty. No, sir, I don't mean that corridor of beauty.
Here comes Keaton, riding to the rescue. Who wants some advertising done? Do you want some advertising done? You want some advertising done? Do you want some advertising done? Anonymous drone. No? Well, you. You want some advertising done? Billy Hitchens?
No, thanks, Keaton, but I see you wearing wizard's hat, wizard's cloak, and your trunks there.
Oh, well, this whole thing, yeah. I always wear a wizard's outfit on the Tuesdays. I'm surprised you find it remarkable enough to comment on, actually.
Oh, no. The hat and the cloak, they seem normal enough. I'm just surprised to see you in trunks, the most sensible of all underpants.
Oh, yeah, very good, yeah. And I suppose you got something deeply shocking underneath your trousers, do you, Billy?
Well, maybe I do.
Well, let's take a look, then. Come on, let us see these unfeasible pants. Let's take a look. Come on. Oh, Jesus! Oh, my eyes! Oh, jeez, what the shit?
Got them in Zanzibar. They're illegal on 3 continents.
I think I've been a little bit sick into my mouth.
Well, I hope we've settled who's least practical.
Oh, no, not a bit of it. You don't scare me with your bootleg pants, mister. Yeah, you're going to wake up with a dinosaur's head in your bed. And that's not even possible. That's right, my friend. This little feud of ours just went Jurassic.
What I like most about The Wire is that sometimes I find it very hard to understand what the characters are saying. Once, I didn't understand anything anyone said for 40 minutes. That's some good drama.
Hey, Victoria. Don't be scared. I know you've probably never seen people this ugly, but they're just guys from the print room.
No, I'm not scared, Greg. I'm surprised. I thought you were an ordinary guy, but is this what ordinary people do?
Oh, yes, yes. Loads of regular guys have their desks moved down to the boiler room and aren't allowed out unless they put a special handsome bag on their head.
Yeah, the thing is, Greg, is I got sent a poem from someone called Clive. I think you work with him. And it was very beautiful. In Conquer's Deep.
Victoria, you know what that poem's about, don't you?
Flowers, World War I, whatever poems are normally about. So, is that Clive ordinary?
No, definitely not. He's Australian.
Australian? That's the most ordinary you can get?
But I'm more ordinary than Clive, Victoria. Yesterday, I woke up, I caught the bus into work, I did some work, I caught the bus back home, I watched some TV, and I went to bed. I mean, it's so ordinary, it's not even a workable anecdote.
I suppose you are quite boring.
Yes, exactly. I mean, every time I start speaking, I think, oh, God, not him again.
Maybe, Greg, but you're still not from Australia. Apparently, that's a whole country that's like Essex in the 1970s.
Greg! I'm off for a date with your girlfriend. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, I do a bit, sir.
And I give a big shit about that. Anyway, how does my jaw look in this jacket?
Like a meat shovel, sir.
Good, because if there's only two things that I know about the flange, and there are, it's that they like a man with a square jaw, and they don't find it offensive when you call them the flange. Greg, when Victoria arrives, show her to my office.
Yes, sir.
Greg, what are you doing out of the boiler room without your bag?
You've got to let me out of the boiler room. I'm going to lose my girlfriend.
Hey, come on, Emery's not so terrible looking. Besides, ordinary people can be just as beautiful as professional models. Have you not seen those Dove ads with those big, fat, ugly women in them? They're a bunch of ropey crackers.
Keaton, getting ugly women to sell your soap isn't the same as empowering them. And now you're in the boiler room too for anti-handsomeness propaganda.
Emma, you can't put a sexy European man like me into a warm, confined space like that. Even Greg will get pregnant.
Come in.
Sir.
Thank you, Greg. Ah, Victoria, you look lovely. Like a delicate flower, but with really nice breasts. Get out.
Oh, thanks. Tickets to Sadler's Wells. I didn't know you enjoyed the ballet club.
Oh, very much so. And I don't ogle the girls or anything. I appreciate their dancing on a higher level than I might appreciate a glassy-eyed stripper writhing around a pole or a biatch in a rap video shaking her wares.
Well, the thing is, Clive, I thought you'd be a bit more ordinary than this. A bit more of an oaf.
What? Because I'm Australian?
Well, yeah, partly that, but also because Greg said you once burped on him till he went unconscious.
That was one crazy accounts meeting, that one.
Yeah, and that was the sort of ordinary Aussie experience I was after.
Oh, was it, Victoria? Well, Australia is not ordinary. It's God's own country. It's the Yorkshire of the Pacific Ocean.
But Clive...
Have you ever worn shorts to a funeral, Victoria?
No.
Have you ever seen a spider that could use a cash machine?
No.
Because that is Australia.
Oh.
Have you got a mate called Kangaroo Dick? On your 5th birthday, did your dad give you a car door?
No.
Because that is Australia. Your first summer job, did it involve punching a horse? Have you ever got so drunk you raped a crocodile?
No, never had.
Does anyone in your family have a fence post embedded in their skull? Have you ever been hit by a drunk driver while still asleep in bed? Because all of that is Australia, and there is nothing ordinary about it.
But Clive...
No buts, Victoria. You have offended me. And I'm an Aussie. That's really difficult to do.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Billy. Your nightgag work is a beauty campaign, and seeing as I'm head of handsomeness, I thought I should take a look at it.
Aren't you getting a bit above yourself, Emma?
Yes, I am. I'm in charge of things like the Emperor was in Return of the Jedi.
Wasn't the Emperor a baddie?
What? No, what? No. The Emperor was a goodie. He was a hard-working older gentleman who was just trying to run an efficient galactic republic until some hippie called Skywalker came and mucked it up.
Yeah, well, my idea for Nightgag is to take the bad photos we've had done and, rather than make them better, actually make them worse.
Why?
Keaton and I are feuding over who's least practical. Let's see if he's prepared to run an ad like this.
Victoria Smeet didn't use nightgag one night, and this is what happened. You think we're going to run an advert for a beauty product with a freak face on it? Are you out of your gangly mind?
Emma, I am showing you this as a courtesy. You do not have shitting up rights over my work.
Maybe not, but I do have a right to tell you where to sit. And I think you should sit in the boiler room and think about what you've done.
What?
Yeah. Who's laughing now, Billy?
Well, you are, really weirdly.
Yeah, that's right, Billy. I've been corrupted by power, and I like it. Take him away.
This is a game we play in the print room. It's like paper, scissors, stone, but we call it paper. It's more tactical. Sometimes the games can go on for days.
Okay, Mr. Strange Person. I'm not even going to make up an excuse. I'm just going to stand up and walk away, and we will never speak of this again. Greg, we've got to get our nests back off those sexy shits. It's all right for you with your loser DNA, but I'm head of Intercontinental. I'm not used to all this failure.
Do you have a plan?
I can't be seen to have a plan, Greg. If I come up with an idea that works, Billy will call me practical. And that cuts me right here, deep in the pancreatic tract.
Keaton, need you to sign off on these.
Oh, great gleaming trumpets are jazz. She looks hideous.
Something wrong? Keaton, what, you think they're a bit impractical?
Eh? Oh, no, I have a lazy eye. I was just shocked by seeing... Come on, guys. Oh, no, this is fantastic. And I will sign off on it with a flourish.
Take these to the printers. These are what we're going with. You can't win, Keaton. At some point, you're going to have to do something sensible.
Guys, listen to me. I saw a documentary the other day, and I think that it has things to tell us about a situation like this. I can't remember the exact story, but basically, in 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. They promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. And today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. I believe that some of the things they did could help us get our desks back.
A documentary? Did it just get a lot stupider in here?
Yes, a documentary. Makes perfect sense to me. Tell us more, Mr. Knowledge.
Okay, we turn up the heat throughout the building. The good-looking people get irritable, they riot. Clive sees the folly of putting Emma in charge. We get released.
Greg is our savior.
Greg!
Feels a bit hot in here.
I'll call maintenance, get them to turn the boiler down.
Good idea.
You, the fat lad. The boiler isn't a toy. Don't muck about with it again.
Oh, shit. Sorry, sir.
Well, I'm all out of ideas.
You're all out of idea. You only have one.
Oh, well done for keeping tabs, Billy, you Robotron.
Guys, come on. We're never going to get out of here if you keep fighting. Look, Keaton, you're ridiculous on the outside, but you're smart and organised on the inside. Billy, You present a conservative face to the world, but inside you're a foolish creative. Together, you make the perfect team. And what's more, you're friends.
What an impassioned speech. Just listening to it fills me with revulsion.
It's so decent and true, I can hardly stand to hear it.
Billy, maybe in our shared disgust at Greg's call for unity, we could find some common ground.
You're right, Keaton. I'm sorry I called you mature and sensible.
And I'm sorry I called you realistic and considered.
Right, let's get this sorted. You grab that antique mirror. You get those walkie-talkies. And you fetch the gaffer tape.
Snow White's mirror? This wasn't here before. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
I think that's probably Rachel Taylor from reception. She's some spicy meatballs.
What? That cow? Rachel! Get out! Get out! You! Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all now?
Well, now that you've thrown Rachel in the boiler room for having wonky eyelashes, it's probably Jenny Evans. She's a cutie pie.
What? That bitch!
This shouldn't take long.
Where is everyone? Talk to me, people.
Emma's flipped her own lid, sir. She's put the whole agency into the boiler room and some into the cupboard of pigs. She thinks the mirror was talking to her.
But it was, sir. And those people were undermining my authority by being better looking than me. They had to be stopped.
That's it, Emma. Your reign of terror is over. You're no longer head of handsomeness.
But am I still a lovely bastard?
Emma, you'll always be a lovely bastard. And Greg, I won't be trying to steal your girlfriend anymore.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Victoria and I had some racial disagreements. I'll say no more, except she's a slag and I hope she dies soon.
Right. Well, now that I'm out of the boiler room, I'm gonna show Victoria the most ordinary night of her life. I'm gonna pick her up in my hatchback, drive her to a slightly underwhelming beauty spot, then get her on the back seat and do something to her that shames the name of Bannister.
Well, you better move fast, Greg. Those night gag posters go up in 3 hours. And I think they might make Victoria a bit psychotically furious.
Yeah, I kind of regret agreeing to those.
Then I must romance her like the wind. Well, Victoria, this is the most beautiful spot in East London.
I've never been invited to dinner on the backseat of a car before. Such an unusual menu.
Oysters, asparagus, powdered rhino horn, champagne, and amyl nitrate-flavoured syllabub. Get some in you.
Let's not rush things, Greg.
No, let's not. But at the same time, yes, let's. Here comes the amyl nitrate-flavoured aeroplane.
Tell me about yourself, Greg. Tell me the fascinating story of your ordinary life.
Well, I was born, I grew up fast, and then I took my trousers off. You know?
You're so funny, Greg.
Is that funny, ha-ha, or funny, I fancy you so much I'll laugh at anything you say? Hey!
What the?
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
Tomorrow's brand new comedy lineup is awesome. It starts from 9 o'clock here on BBC Two, and there's a taste from one of the offerings in just a tick.
I'm the award-winning journalist Gary Bellamy.
You're silly ball. Yeah.
And I'm going to be meeting the people of Britain.
This is the country of Churchill. This is the country of Jimmy Savile, you know? Not bad.
And asking them what it means to be British.
We go to the pub and you can see the British man doing what he does best, drinking.
Bellamy's People of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Tomorrow at 10 on BBC Two.
I worship Mr. Wobble.
Newsnight.